Yes, so hello and welcome to another edition of Sports Update Ghana. My name is Joseph Adamafio, and in my previous video, I brought you up to speed on an Accra High Court ordering for the sale of Michael Essien's mansions in Accra. Well, sports journalist Sadiq Adams has brought up another update saying that, don't think that Essien is broke, because the player is actually not broke, but the houses are being sold for a particular purpose, and I'll be telling you why in a brief moment here on Sports Update Ghana. But in the meantime, former Black Stars coach Siki Akono has urged Coach Otto Addo to build the Black Stars around Mohamed Kudus, who is the star boy of the national team. Also, Lai Kingston has urged Coach Otto Addo to also stamp his authority in the Black Stars if he wants to succeed as head coach of the national team. So all this and more coming up right here on Sports Updates Ghana. All you have to do is to subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. So let's get right into it. So in my previous video, I brought you up to speed that an Accra High Court has ordered the sale of two mansions belonging to former Chelsea player and Ghana football legend Michael Essien. One of the houses is located at East Legon and another at Trasacco. Well, it turns out that Essien is not battling any financial distress or anything, but rather he bought the house on mortgage, and it turns out that he left the house in care of someone and the person was unable to pay the money bit by bit. So the court decided that Essien would have to sell out the house. So that is why Essien is selling the house. Well, sports journalist Sadiq Adams has the rest of the explanation. Let's hear from him.
In the name of Essien there, but they are in the control of Akosua Puni. Neire no nehweso. Enti enye Bosiana Essien akoje. Yesi waji loan bebre. And a loan won't mean to ya. No kre woman say a mortgage. Say abra obobo no woto ase na wotuatua ne kakra na fie ne board nti mortgage na dru ba bi no na ni tua no enkosa de wose ko nti efie wura no be na adwensa na say nipa o mede dan man say mortgage ne nkode bia bank na akoje ya e wose e beji sika no na say e beji dan no nti enya bosia bata mortgage a wotuatua na akatua ne dru ba bi no e stop here. That is the story. Nti enya loan e na Essien akoje na Essien no nso de fie no ahye obi nsa ye ne yere Akosua Puni nti Essien na yi na ni de sa free sa fie no ho oni akire biem say ne fie ni, even though say on na also tua no sisi akwakodi obi control ma ebia it is suspected say say nipa no say the amount there you pay off the mortgage I that so no wafa that is the first part. Nti Essien na yi na nsa de free fie no so na Essien no ye hu no wo fie ho according to report no fie no kra o ma ho biem say ni fie ya beje nye say ne niam agum ache oto ya obobo wo Leon to Chelsea mo time no na ototo sa fie ni nyina ba ontumi ntua no fu no a na say wotuatua no mortgage no e na ama akwakodi oba ne nsem a this has trouble number na Essien a lot of properties London. Now Obeka Abramovich or the Chelsea key players no yema obia kwan ma ne koto one of the most expensive areas London, Chelsea Cobham training grounds no. Na a first class residential area. Just a millionaire and on Mount Toss or Zeko food in London. Say room bisa na iska fope. But top players, Drogba Chelsea players no, Drogba Balak mo omo to fie Essien de no na e dash TV ne so no. Enti wo fie was Surrey Cobham London ho. Sa fie we na omo ko wia ne Range Rover wo no. Sa fie we.
So that is Sadiq Adams over there telling us that Michael Essien is not broke, but rather Essien has a lot of houses scattered across London, because during his time in Chelsea, Abramovich urged the Chelsea players to buy houses around Cobham, and a lot of houses belong to Michael Essien. And I was even shocked for people to think that Michael Essien is broke. He's not broke. So that is the latest on Michael Essien's mansions that are being sold here in Ghana. But let's go on and do some more, because former Black Stars head coach Siki Akono has urged Coach Otto Addo to build the Black Stars around Mohamed Kudus. According to Siki Akono, he believes Mohamed Kudus is the star of the national team, and for that matter, Coach Otto Addo should consider building the Black Stars around Mohamed Kudus. Well, Siki Akono also issued a word of caution, saying that it is up to Coach Otto Addo to decide whether he wants to go ahead and do this. So let's hear what Siki Akono had to say. The former Black Stars coach said, "Kudus is our star. We can't argue about that. He's the person making waves for us as Ghana soccer, or Ghana for that matter, is concerned. He is the one making the name for us. So there is nothing wrong with that. However, it is up to the coach to know exactly what to do. He's a good player, a young chap who has developed from the youth to this level. So we should be happy to have someone like him." And that is what Coach Siki Akono said concerning calls for the Black Stars to be built around Mohamed Kudus. One thing that you guys don't know is that it is Coach Siki Akono who gave Mohamed Kudus the chance to make his debut for the Black Stars. Well, that is what Coach Siki Akono has said about the Black Stars being built around Mohamed Kudus. Share your thoughts in the comments section. But now let's go on and do some more, because former Black Stars player that is Lai Kingston has urged his former teammate, who is now the head coach of the Black Stars, that is Otto Addo, to stamp his authority in the Black Stars. Coach Lai Kingston, who was formerly the head coach of Ghana's Black Starlets at the recently held WAFU Under-17 tournament, believes that Coach Otto Addo would have to stamp his authority in the Black Stars if he wants to succeed as head coach of the Black Stars. Speaking in an interview, this was what Lai Kingston had to say about Otto Addo. He said, "We should not be excited about the 2 wins we experienced in the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers, but Otto Addo must have a plan for the rest of the games." He went on to say in the interview that, "I think he has clearly shown what he wants to do, but we should send a message to the players that this is how we must approach the game and we must deliver. These players cannot be taught how to play football, but Otto Addo must stamp his authority on the team." And that is what Lai Kingston said in his interview with GTV Sports Plus. What do you think about Coach Lai Kingston saying that Otto Addo should stamp his authority on the Black Stars? Share your thoughts in the comment section, because I think it is in the right direction. You saw what Lai Kingston did when he was given the Black Starlets job. He stamped his authority on the Black Stars, and I think that Otto Addo is not far-fetched. He's just doing that, and just by way of how he has handled the Andre Ayew situation, I believe that Coach Otto Addo with time will stamp his authority on the Black Stars. But basically, I think he has begun that. That's it for this episode of Sports Update Ghana. Share your thoughts in the comment section. Until then, thanks for doing the watching. Please subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.